Well, hear your amazing senses. Hello to everyone, and today in my listening section, I like to recommend you for listening some things that I have discovered, especially when I recommend you this book for children. And then you say, for children? Yes, for children. Here, for example, you see the 5 senses: sight, smell, hearing, taste, touch. Interesting for you and for me today, hearing or listening. In the listening section today, and welcome again, I always recommend material for children. Why? Because normally it's clearly pronounced. Material for children is specifically for children. But for you, if you're a child, teenager, or adult, it's always good to start with something that gives you confidence. And material for kids is supposed to be that. Really good in the pronunciation, in the phonetics. Now, phonetic symbols, because I wanted to recommend you today. First, material for kids. Now, before I recommend you the phonetic symbols of today, I like to tell you something about 2 aspects that I always recommend. Number 1, the movie Sing, S-I-N-G. Look for the animated movie online or wherever it is that you check on your movies, and there you will see that this movie, the name is Sing, where you see plenty of animals singing with really good pronunciation, with really good sentences. I mean, for me it's great for the listening factor, that particular movie. Sing is the name in English, and there is a song that I recommend you. I'm Still Standing by Elton John. I repeat the name of the song recommended for today. I'm Still Standing. This song in the movie, you will see that it's actually interpreted by a gorilla. The gorilla is actually representing I'm Still Standing by Elton John in a really great manner and very good for your listening. So remember the top 2 recommendations for today and for this week. Right? The name of the song, I repeat again, is I'm Still Standing by Elton John. You can check online in YouTube. And then the movie Sing. Really good for your English. Now, phonetic symbols. I like to show you what I have discovered for you here. Normally the vowels, in Spanish for example, or in German, usually you would say A, E, I, O, U. But in English, that is kind of difficult because it changes. Here I have some representations for you. When you see this symbol in here, I hope you can see it properly, it's like a long E, right? When you say feet, meet, when you say nice to meet you, the word meet, the is actually not, would be this one in here. But here I like that you differentiate both. Which sound is actually short, which one is long, so that you really start understanding why phonetic symbols are an important issue for you, for the repetition, for the imitation, for your security. I selected some phonetic symbols for you. I am going to pronounce them for you, but one of your, let's say, activities, not just homework, but actually one of the exercises or drills that I recommend you is that you create examples of the words of those, and you go and look up at them, those phonetic symbols in your dictionary, especially if your dictionary contains those international phonetic symbols. Actually, I would say the most standardized ones in the European. I would say European dictionaries and most of the Latin American dictionaries. So this is a long E, this is a short E. And here, good, kind of short, and then long, moon, or food, or foot with T. But it's actually long sound, short sound. For you, important to recognize, first, when a vowel is pronounced short or long. Keep that in mind here. Here I have other phonetic symbols that I like to represent for you. This symbol is similar to Spanish like E, bet, get, fed. Many words here, please find some examples on your own. That symbol though actually is very different because you will see here that is different from Spanish. About, police. Okay, so you would see that this phonetic symbol that you can interpret in your dictionary in the words that you can select on your own. Please identify the sound. Listen to the sound, imitate the sound, repeat the sound, and get security by constant imitation with better accuracy. I mean, really as exact as possible for you. And then here you will see other sound that might be similar to this but longer. I already said that before. I am going to repeat that today. When you say girl, you remember the sound that I once pronounced in other listening exercises? Well, here you would see bird. Please create more examples on your own. Investigate, please. Search. And here you would say open o and a little longer. Door. More. See? Many other words I like that you find in the dictionary with the interpretation of this symbol here. And then I continue with the others. That one in here. When you say apple, between a and e in Spanish you would say, or in some languages where you have a clear a, clear e, and you fuse both. Like this. Apple, cat, or rat if you like. Please find more examples with this. And then I continue with the simple a, cup, done, fun. You need to have fun. You got it? This symbol is like a, I would say. That on the other side is longer. So you say here, arm, car. You see, those two dots in here, actually prolongation of the sound. And that here you would say between a and o, right? Not. It's not clear, it's not precisely o or a, but it's in between, you could say. So you listen, repeat, imitate, and really pay meticulous attention to how it sounds. You will find plenty of those phonetic symbols online. There are plenty of pages in YouTube. You just type there phonetic symbols. And if you like to know a little bit more, you can check in Wikipedia, phonetic symbols. With this, you will have like a visualization on why you can improve your listening when your pronunciation is so much better. So remember, this is an important recommendation for you. Now, if you like to do another exercise, I like to recommend you something additionally today for the listening and the imitation. When you have movies for kids, when you have the phonetic symbols, maybe you are interested in other words. So I selected other book for you today. The book is this book here, Success with Business Words. What is it what I pretend with this? In the listening section, I like that you have with business words somebody or something or online a way for you to receive this. Let's say dictate it and you write it down. Business words. You listen to them, you write it down, and you see if you really are that accurate when you write. That way you improve two things. Your spelling and your listening ability. So remember that. You got it? Hold it still. My recommendation for you in the business world, business vocabulary. Thank you very much. See you in the next listening section. And enjoy. See you. Thanks for your attention.